retweets going. 1 second.
Fuck yeah.
See
You
if
know,
I can help the cause at all.
that good shit, you know?
Absolutely. That's brand synergy going on right now.
Ooh. Everything
Is,
anyone could ever want.
is your pinned tweet just the picture with like the words "grow up"?
Of course it is.
Why?
Because, it was a weird tweet, so without getting too far into it, I tweeted my first, like, one of my first reviews I did was, oh man, I don't even remember what movie it was. Oh, Hotel Artemis.
Okay.
And, somebody hacked one of my friend's mother's Twitter accounts and tweeted this nonsensical thing at me that began with "grow up," and it was
Exclamation point.
yeah, it was the greatest thing. So I made it my pinned tweet
Fantastic.
because we should all grow up, right?
Absolutely true. I'm sick and tired of people having childlike wonder and fun and enjoying themselves.
You know what? That's not what we're here for anymore. This is not a place for that. This is a place for serious discussion.
Helpless_Skippy is where childhoods go to die. Once again, very uncomfortable with the energy we've started off with right now.
No, I mean this is our energy. You know, this is just who we are.
Yesterday, we watched a couple episodes of the Mabim Bam TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, watched about 3 of them. The 4th of July get-together. One of our buddies purchased an exorbitant amount of fireworks.
All right.
So,
As you do.
yeah, I don't know. He'd probably be fine with me discussing further, but I won't, just on the off chance.
Right.
All I can say is it's more fireworks than any one person should ever purchase. Probably just at all, but definitely just at one time purchasing that many. We shot off a lot of them, and there's still a lot left. But
Jesus
yeah, then afterwards, our buddy Edgar booted up the Bim Bams, and we watched like 3 episodes, I think, of it.
You know, as everyone should. This should just be a yearly thing. Everyone should take time out of their day to go watch Mabim Bam because that show's great.
Mm-hmm.
How far did you guys get?
Let's see. We watched. Oh god, what were the questions? The tarantula one.
Yes.
Resumes.
Oh my god, Resumes is great.
So incredibly great. And oh god, what was the first one? I can't remember what the first episode was about.
The first episode
the
is Tarantulas.
No, that's the 3rd episode. The first one was the haunted.
Oh, the haunted doll.
Yeah, the haunted dorm room shit is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yep, so watched those, had a grand old time doing that, and yeah, that was mostly, pretty much everything had to do with the 4th of July.
You know, it sounds like a good 4th of July, honestly.
Yeah, you do anything interesting?
I hung out with one of our buddies from high school, Too Fine 89.
Yeah.
And we played board games, and that's what we did.
America, dude.
You know, like a 4th of July American.
My god, you just sat on your ass and played with board games? I'll have you know, I scared the shit out of every pet in a 10-mile radius of those fireworks.
Good. I mean, that's what 4th of July is here for.
Absolutely, yeah. I got my dog Clover right next to me right now because there were some thunderstorms going on. She hates those too.
So does she like fireworks, or does the fireworks bother her?
Absolutely not.
All right.
She's scared to death of them. And one night, it was July 3rd, the night of July 3rd, going on the 4th. People were launching off fireworks, and she was pretty scared by them. So I was holding her for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my buddy called me up and said, like, hey, you want to hang out and, like, get drunk tonight or something? So I left her. She seems fine. It seems like she survived the endeavor.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully, Bane does not give a shit about literally anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, he was pretty just like, yeah, whatever.
My dog only cares about 2 things in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Every single noise that's ever happened.
Okay.
And whether people are paying attention to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, though, she's fine. That's the life of a dog with sound sensitivity, though.
God, fuck these little dudes. They're shooting muskets at me, and it's really annoying.
They're shooting muskets?
Yeah, they're little skeletons. They're just shooting muskets at me.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing them now. It's like I thought you were going for like, they were literally shooting a gun at you. Like the gun was the projectile.
Oh. Like the gun from Gungeon?
I was just about to say the same thing. Like that gun in Enter the Gungeon that shoots guns that shoots bullets. Man, how many... Like, what, is that your favorite gun in Enter the Gungeon, or is there anything better?
You know, I don't remember enough about Gungeon to actually be able to answer that.
Alright, my favorite one was the lowercase letter R.
Okay.
That, do you remember that one?
I do, I don't really remember, I never really figured out what it did that made it special.
It shot the word bullet, and some dude said bullet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then,
So kind of like the Bane from, Borderlands?
Kind of, yeah, except the difference was I had him saying bullet as my text tone at one point. So every time I got a text, you just hear a guy go bullet. Bullet. Pretty entertaining. It's like the lowercase letter R looks like a gun. Even abstract concepts can become guns in the Gungeon. That game is just ridiculous, and I love it.
Supposedly, the Dungeons and Dragons update's coming soon.
Yeah, did you hear about the fake hype for Advanced Dungeons and Dragons?
No.
So basically, they posted on the subreddit, you know, hey, what's going on with Advanced Dungeons and Dragons? And one sec, I have the post here. Let me bring this up. This makes the official release of Advanced Dungeons & Dragons quote-unquote soon, where soon means more than a week and less than 4 months. That was posted on Friday, February 16th. So the week of June 16th, everyone was just like, that's it, it's gotta come out this week, right? They said less than 4 months, and it's coming up on the 4-month mark of that post, but sure enough, the 4-month mark has come and gone, and we still have not, we still have not seen Advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes. I was gonna say, they did just tweet something about it getting final approval from at least one publisher at this point.
Is that true? One sec. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons has been officially submitted to at least one console certification, and it's coming to all platforms, including the Switch, hopefully on the same day. Cool. Because I have Enter the Gungeon for the Switch, and I do not enjoy the game that much because it's too hard for me. Because I'm a bitch.
Is Dungeons and Dragons supposed to put in like some easier modes?
It's supposed to. I think it makes the game easier because in the sense that it's like Binding of Isaac Rebirth, where like everything is gonna like synergize with everything.
Okay.
So it's gonna become easier to become overpowered.
Right.
Yeah, so that, you know, Gungeon is much more difficult than Isaac is, and or maybe I've played Isaac for 2,000 hours, so I'm used to it at this point, but...
You know, it's possible.
Isaac is definitely my speed.
Yeah, I've played Gungeon a bit. I like it a lot, I just feel like I might be playing it wrong.
Yeah, our buddy Top Frito, or DeBeastin1, is real freaking good at it.
Yeah.
That ended up being the roguelike that he dominates on our friend group.
Everybody's got the one.
I've been regretting not recording more Isaac because so recently I've had a string of not that amazing Isaac dailies.
Yeah.
So I decided like, okay, I'll basically play every single Isaac daily now, even off camera, just to hopefully hone my skills a bit for the ones I do upload.
Right.
And I've been popping off on quite a few of them off camera.
It's always off camera, though.
Yeah, and I've just been like, God damn it, I got 7th place on this daily, and nobody's gonna ever see it. So that's mostly been what's going on when it comes to the Isaac series, which is still, which I believe we are soon to come across the year mark in Ramblin' Gamers.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, which means your streaming thing is probably almost at that point as well.
Yeah, I have no idea when my stream year mark is. I know, Beating a horse's year, I think, is next week.
Okay. Yeah. So the only reason we know is because one Isaac a week. We're coming up on episode 52. So
Right, right.
there we go.
Fuck, no, fuck. Ah.
What happened?
I fell.
Okay.
Like a drip.
Any other good stories from the week?
Trying to think. What? This is my hot take for 4th of July.
Oh, we got hot takes.
Yeah, fireworks are stupid.
Fireworks are pretty stupid. Were it not for the fact that one of our friends bought a lot of them and it was basically just free entertainment for me, I would not have set them off at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I think going to see fireworks are dumb. Like, there's very little enjoyment I get out of fireworks.
Okay. you don't even want to be in the vicinity.
Well, they just they irritate pets, vets, all that good stuff.
Pets, vets, the New York Mets.
Yeah, I mean all of them.
That is very true. If we could get rid of fireworks for the pet's sake, it would be no love lost as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly. Like, it pisses those people off, and it's always one of those things where I enjoy it for about 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, this was cool, fireworks, and then I'm like, all right, I'm bored.
Yeah, my friend who bought the fireworks, he bought a whole bunch of fireworks, so it was fun seeing the different types of fireworks that were firing off. Oh hey, a Roman candle, okay, sets off a couple mini flares into the air. It's oh, that one's a lot bigger and a lot louder, and there was a whole bunch of different classifications,
Right, so there's some experimentation there for you guys.
Exactly, but eventually it's just all right, here's the 30th Roman candle.
Yeah, it wasn't just watching somebody else do it and going, all right, I see what you're doing, I see what's coming.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Especially because we went to the Columbus Red, White, and Boom.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be this whole big thing, the city of Columbus puts it on and everything.
Yeah.
And it ultimately was just here's 2 fireworks at a time. Oh.
Ooh, snap.
Oh yeah, it was a level of excitement that I had not experienced before.
Because I didn't realize levels of excitement could go into the negatives.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was
oh.
a wild time.
Oh, goody. By any chance, can you hear that rain out there?
No.
Okay, good, because I was about to say that's not stopping if you if you can.
Nope. You're on the clear.
We're good. Let's see, shit, there was one other thing I was gonna bring up, and now I cannot. Oh, right. I am an idiot, was what I was gonna bring up.
Alright.
It's time for a daily dose of Patrick or someone in his friend group is not good with fire.
Oh god.
Yeah. Have I told you the first one about Edgar?
I don't think so.
We were having a bonfire, and he decided to use sawdust and lighter fluid for the bonfire.
Okay.
So he put in a bunch of sawdust, put on a bit of lighter fluid, got reached down with the lighter, and it was just poof.
Yeah.
It was just instant, and Edgar's arm was very smooth after that, let's say. Yeah, I was staring right at it, and I just watched it all go up in flames. I was scared for about half a second, oh god, is Edgar fine? And then when he pulled back and everything was okay, I was like, okay, it's fine to laugh now.
Right, we're good. The laughter can commence.
Absolutely.
So,
so that was Edgar's.
Right.
And so I had something close to the same. So, sparklers, obviously, right?
Yeah.
You know how they come wrapped together in a pack of 5 or something?
Okay.
And what you usually do is you take the wrapping off, and then you take one and you light the single one up, right?
Okay.
And if you're feeling a little more adventurous or dangerous, you light all 5 at the same time.
Sure.
Yeah, so I took 5 packs of them.
Oh.
And lit 25 all at the same time.
And how did that pan out?
Yeah, dude, it was fucking thermite or some shit. It was fun for a little while, and then it just as soon as the first few sparks started hitting my hand, I was like, ow, fuck, and I just dropped it right on the deck, the wooden deck.
Oh, okay, yeah, where you want to put things that are on fire.
Yeah, but, we were very tactical with our 4th of July and made sure it rained during the day. So the deck was completely damp, so there was no risk of like a fire starting. Oh, well, I shouldn't say no risk because it's fire on wood, but
Yeah.
don't worry, everything I can't confirm that unless the fire is really like biding its time, we should be good.
Fire has been known to be incredibly patient.
Yeah, if there's one adjective used to describe fire, it's usually stealthy, correct?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like, the stealth fires of like Florida.
Yeah, absolutely. It just creeps up on you, which is why in Fantastic Four, the Human Torch had to scream at the top of his lungs, "Flame on!" It really goes to show the stealth aspect of it. Yes, Clover. What would you like?
She yelled "Flame on!" I think that's a sign that Clover is here.
Yep, she is just sort of like. So before now, she was just sort of like lying down, all cute and asleep. Now she's like sniffing around and like looking like she's trying to explore and find something.
What do you have hiding?
I don't know. Like, here's a little behind the scenes. Steven is actually asleep in the other room.
Okay.
Because I forgot to bring over a hard drive, so he needed to get a video file over to me.
And fell asleep?
Yeah. He was just like, all right, I'm gonna go take a nap. I was like, at like 7:45, Steven? Like, just like, tough it out for like another 2 hours and go to sleep.
Yeah, my question is, like, why is he taking a nap at your place?
Well, I mean, he had to come over and give me the video file, and then I guess he's just not up for the 30-minute drive back.
Okay.
Yeah, which, I mean, it's the only explanation I can think of. It's not good, but hey, it's there.
Yeah, it's an explanation.
Yep. We're the Rambling Gamers. We don't give quality, but goddammit, we give something.
The content has been delivered, that is undeniable.
Ooh, another game over,
subscription
Sean?
button is, where is it on the YouTube channel?
That subscription button, right down below, bottom right. It's piercing red right in your face if you can't find it.
I think, I pointed somewhere, so hopefully I pointed in the general direction.
Alright, cool. The problem is you're a little too centralized, so you need to, like, point down, and I believe to your left a little bit.
Okay, like, I was trying to angle it, but I wasn't sure, so, like...
Okay.
There.
Yeah, close. There you go. Yeah, that's good. There it is, everyone. Whoa, look at that. Subscribe button.
Perfect, we got there.
Yeah, alright. Another game over, Sean?
Yeah, I know, I'm fucking having a rough time with this today.
But I do want to ask, do you have a battle strategy going into today's live stream?
No. Go ham,
Alright.
punch face.
Alright, cool. Because I distinctly remember at the end of the last live stream, you were wandering around like a lost child.
Yeah, well, I did get past that element.
Oh, okay. So you have a basic clue where to go then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we
basically
discovered the new area to explore around. So like we're back to the phase of wander aimlessly, but it's wander aimlessly now with a goal.
Absolutely. I like that. I like that a lot. I just finally refound, I guess not finally, but I rewatched that old Garth Brooks video. His very first video he posted to Facebook.
I am unfamiliar.
I literally posted in the Discord today, so in the classic Discord.
Right.
Yeah, it's basically just like, Garth Brooks just finally made a Facebook, and he's introducing himself as like, "Hi, it's Garth Brooks, and I want to have like a real face-to-face, genuine conversation," but it's just clearly the most scripted video you have ever seen in your life. Well, it's finally happened. We're on Facebook. Like, everything he says, you can tell he rehearsed this like a dozen times before he posted it.
Right.
And it's just like, oh my god. And it's just like, I was initially hesitant, but then my friend said something that made a whole lot of sense. He said, just think of it like a conversation. I like that. I like that a lot. And it's just like, it's scripted and also a little creepy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and just like, I love it. It's fantastic.
As any scriptings go, usually a little creepy.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth between watching that and like the Adam Sandler verse.
Oh my god, the Adam Sandler verse is one of my all-time favorite fucking videos.
I'd never seen it before, and I fucking love it.
It's so good.
Yeah, if anyone's watching this later, I highly recommend you go go to that search bar, type in the Adam Sandler verse, and just watch this man completely show how every or almost every Happy Madison production is related to one another in sometimes the most tangential ways possible.
I like my favorite comment on it is somebody being like, "Yeah, it just proves how lazy Adam Sandler is more than anything because it just reuse jokes again and again and again."
Yeah, I was actually going to bring up the same comment. It's like, all he did was prove he's reused the same 10 jokes his entire career.
Which is true. Which
very,
is true.
Very true. And then, out of nowhere, Rob Schneider shows up in the Adam Sandler verse. Well, I suppose not out of nowhere. It's a pretty easy connection to make, but...
They're friends.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of his shitty movies and vice versa.
Oh, yeah, like all of them.
Do you have like a guilty pleasure one of their shitty movies, like either Adam Sandler or Rob Schneider?
I remember at the time enjoying Happy Gilmore, but
Okay, yes.
I have not seen it in a very long time.
I do believe the general consensus for Happy Gilmore is that it roughly holds up.
Yeah.
So that sounds like a decent one. I also remember at the time loving Benchwarmers.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a cut.
Which I don't know if the term hold up fits, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't even that well received when it was first released.
No.
Yeah, so...
I remember liking it when I saw it in theaters, but I was also dumb and 13.
Yeah, I'm still dumb now. Like, basically, all I need for a movie to entertain me is one or two quotable lines for me and my friends to reference later.
Yeah, you get the meme purposes.
Absolutely true. Yep.
And you're
And if
good.
there's one thing Adam Sandler is good at, it's telling maybe two funny one-liners in his hour-and-a-half movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how you know it's a quality movie.
Yeah. Oh, Clover, it's okay. It's just thunder. She's not happy right now.
Oh, poor pup.
Yeah, that happens. You'll be okay. But yeah, Benchwarmers was roughly an enjoyable experience. Master of Disguise, way back when I enjoyed. I have not watched either of these movies in many years, though, so...
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Master of Disguise, I tried to rewatch a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, does it not hold up?
What are you talking about, dude? There's a guy who farts every time he laughs.
You know what? That is true. And there's also, stereotype and ethnicity jokes within the first 5 minutes. And it's hilarious, obviously.
Oh god, what's the intro for that movie again? I can't remember. That was like... It's like the backstory, like they're in Palermo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's showing like, you got to remember this for later. Just trust us. This is important, but we're not going to tell you why yet.
I mean, obviously. Why would they?
Yeah, wait, what were you talking about? Oh, you talking about when he's like, is like the snake charmer?
Yo!
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that shit.
That is, as the kids say, hashtag problematic.
As the kids say, hella racist.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, but no, it's okay because he takes out a recorder and plays like Lionel Richie or Kenny G or something like that on it.
Oh, is that how you make things like that okay?
Yeah, you add another ethnicity into it.
The more the ethnicity, the better.
Yeah, if you can like whitewash the situation with Kenny G, then everything's fine.
Okay. So I guess if you're gonna do something like that, hey, don't.
Yeah, first and foremost, I would consider just maybe not doing that. But
Yeah,
it was like the early 2000s where being racist was the end thing, I guess.
It's absurd how long we let that just slide.
Oh my god, yeah. So actually, I have a kind of an interesting story about that.
All right.
So I will expand more about this on an episode of Ramblin' Gamers that hasn't even been recorded yet. But I went to go see my sister be the stage manager for a play.
Okay.
Yes, I have no idea what she does, but I went there and I enjoyed the play, so I assume she did her job well. The play was called Anything Goes,
Yes.
and it is a play that takes place on a cruise liner, basically. And one of the characters is a pastor that is basically converting the Chinese from like Buddhism to Christianity.
Yeah.
And my God, they are not shy about the Chinese stereotypes in that play.
Ooh.
Like it was classic. They had like the robes, like the rice hats.
Yeah.
They walked like bowed with their hands clasped together, like 2 inches at a time.
Oh no.
Like every time, I was like, wow, man, this is weird, but. Yeah, no, there's no but. It was just weird. Oh man, it was a good play though. I enjoyed the show. I don't really fancy myself a theater buff myself, but
Right.
you know, seeing the occasional odd one was entertaining. My sister said she's also directing Oklahoma later on, so. Yeah, basically, I was an usher handing out programs, so I got to see the show for free.
That's a solid way of doing it, yeah.
Yep, and my sister was just like, "Yeah, I can hook you up with the same gig for Oklahoma," and I was just like, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
Alright, that's also good.
I'm down to I'm down to clown with the theater. Yeah, and
your yearly show.
yeah, and a little bit of I guess a little leave you on a cliffhanger or something for it. The whole time I was watching Anything Goes, I thought I was watching Oklahoma.
Good God.
Yeah, and I will explain more about that. Trust me, it's probably the dumbest story you've ever heard. It just gets dumber and dumber the more I talk about it, and that will probably be on an episode of Isaac in about a week.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that episode to go up because I have a lot to talk about that play.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah. Anywhoozle though.
So I did my my first EX raid today in Pokemon Go.
Dude, you got the Mewtwo?
I did.
Yeah.
Got it, caught it, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's pretty cool. The community is surprisingly, pretty okay.
I forgot you named yourself Dr. Acula. Yeah, man. There's the community around where I live. It's just like booming. There's a bunch of people who like go to almost every legendary raid that is outside of like normal working hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go to like any one of them, and there'll just be like a group of people just like, "Hey, how's it going?" It's like, "Oh yeah, I remember you from all of the other raids. I know your Pokemon Go screen name, but I don't even know your real name." And yeah, and then every Pokemon Go community day, we're all walking around. We're just like, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, the Mewtwo raids are actually really easy because there's like 40 people there, and.
Oh yeah, I was surprised by how easy it went.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just like you're almost guaranteed to catch that Mewtwo because they don't want you to like lose it for your EX raid pass.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That you could potentially only get like several months. Like our buddy Edgar still doesn't have one, and he is the most active in Pokemon Go out of all of us.
Has he never gotten an EX pass?
Never gotten an EX raid pass.
Wow.
Yep. So that sucks for him, and that makes me happy. Because even though he is undeniably better than me in Pokemon Go, I still get to hold the Mewtwo over his head for a little while.
You know what? You gotta take your wins where you can get them, right?
Absolutely true, absolutely.
Oh
How many, was there roughly like a group of 40 there for the EX raid?
Probably a little bit under 40. Probably like, well, I don't know. I want to say there were 50 because like they broke them out into a couple teams. Like Valor did a run.
Okay.
So I know that there was at least like 15 blue, a good 7 or so yellow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the official team yellow.
Absolutely, Team Extinct.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so basically how it usually works for us is that Mystic is like the dominant force.
Oh yeah.
So usually what happens is like, okay, let's get the Mystics away and let's group up the Valor and Instinct, see if there's enough, so we could just do two, one with pure Mystic and one with Valor/Instinct.
Why is Mystic so popular still?
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I've heard someone say that actually Instinct is the most popular team worldwide.
Okay.
Yes, but I think it's just like a local thing.
Right.
Like around us, Mystic seems to be dominating.
Maybe like an Ohio thing, honestly.
I honestly got no idea, but yeah, basically. And then every once in a while, what we did for the last one, like last Regice raid we were doing, is a lot of us Mystics joined up and got Regice all the way down to the red, and then we left and went to go join the Mystics. Because there was only like 5 Valor and Instincts and like 15 Mystics around us.
Right.
So that's always funny.
Oh my god, this fucking area sucks.
Yep. How many great friends do you have at this point?
5?
Yeah, I think that's roughly the same for me. I didn't realize you got like 10,000 XP every time someone like gets up to a great friend.
Holy shit, though, right?
Yeah, I know. It's like, that's real good. That's real freaking good.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
Yeah, just send presents to random people like 10 days in a row, 10,000 XP.
Well, I'm pretty sure it caps you at holding 10 presents, doesn't it?
Yeah, but like if you just go out like 10 days in a row and send 10 gifts to 10 people,
Right.
then that's in 10 days you just made 100k XP.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy. I can only imagine what it could be for, the Ultra and Best Friends tier.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see what ends up happening with that stuff, won't it?
Yeah, I'm excited to see. Are you making progress, by the way?
No.
Okay, cool. just wondering for a minute.
No, I'm pretty much trying to, and then this fucking room just keeps bouncing me out of the place that I need to be in, instead of letting me actually, like, progress.
Oh, right, the freaking, the dead centaurs, I guess, is the only way to describe it.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's awful.
Oh god, I was scrolling back through the Discord and I see the freecreditreport.com, dude.
Oh my god, I cannot believe how bad that was.
That was pretty bad. Can I go on my random tangent about that?
Oh, please. I'm curious to know how you found it.
I accidentally managed to come across the Free Credit Report jingle again. I mean, you know them. There was like 9 of them back in like the late 2000s.
Yeah.
And it was like, they were so like offensively catchy. I hated them.
Right.
Because I couldn't get them out of my head. And so I basically just typed in Free Credit Report Band. And let's see, what was it? This website called Pigeons and Planes did like an entire like thing like, we found them and they aren't who you think they are. First thing that broke my heart, the singer dude isn't actually singing.
Really?
Yeah, which is funny because he's an actual musician, but he's not singing the song. The actual dude who wrote the song is singing the song, and he's just like a pretty face to have on the commercials.
Well, that's bummer.
Yeah, oh shit. Sorry, lightning strikes you real close outside. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. If at any point I disconnect, call the cops. Don't actually though.
No.
So yeah, I was looking at the freecreditreport.com commercials, and the guy is like French Canadian.
Uh-huh.
So he had like too thick of a singing accent.
Right.
So they were just like, no, it's not relatable to the American audience because the commercials never aired in Canada.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it was just like, well, I mean, like, you're a good face for it, but at the same time, we're going to we're just gonna have you lip sync this other dude singing them.
Great. I'm sure that felt wonderful to hear.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, one sec, I need to reread. It's like, he seems like a dude who was just happy to have the opportunity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's just like, what was it? Yeah, it's like, I know the popularity's not going to last forever, so hopefully I can get this music career off the ground while I'm still popular.
Ooh, sorry, bro.
hate to say it, but your band God Against God didn't seem to like hit the astronomical heights you seem to be hoping for.
What genre is that?
Industrial. It's
Okay.
like, yeah, you got like your Nine Inch Nails and Rage Against the Machine influence there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like industrial rock, not indie rock. That's a different ind.
Right. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
listening to it trying to really place it, and I was kind of like, this is not really anything.
Yeah, you listen to some like deep cuts from Nine Inch Nails, you'll hear stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, one sec. What did he say about like? Yeah, his band God Against Gods. Why did he say? As human beings, we always project the power of God somewhere else, he says. But I think we all have the power we need. We are the gods on this planet. We have the power to decide whether we perceive good or bad things. For me, it's important that every human being feels like a god.
Calm down, Andrew Ryan.
Paradise is on this planet, and we have to build it. There's a lot of shit in this planet, but we get to decide how to deal with it. That is Mr. FreeCreditReport.com guy.
Oh my god, he sounds like goddamn Andrew Ryan.
Absolutely. It's like I'm gonna build an underwater city, and as long as you can take life by the balls, you will succeed here.
What a buck wild person.
Absolutely. It was just like, and I was listening, and of course I had to re-listen to the FreeCreditReport.com commercials again.
Right.
And I kind of feel like the dude's a shithead.
Oh really?
After re-listening to them, yes. May I give you my rendition of one of the FreeCreditReport.com songs?
Oh man, you gotta lay it on me.
I mean, like, I feel bad because I think this might end up getting copyright striked, but
Well, you know what? That's only on your side. So.
Absolutely. So I'm willing to deal with it, and Steve will just have to.
Okay.
Okay, here's my rendition of what is, in my opinion, the most controversial of the FreeCreditReport.com commercials.
Ooh.
Well, I married my dream girl, but she didn't tell me her credit was bad. Now instead of living in a pleasant suburb, we're living in the basement at her mom and dad's. No, we can't get a loan for a respectable home, because my girl defaulted on some old credit cards. If I'd only used FreeCreditReport.com, I'd be a happy bachelor with a dog and a yard. So this clearly, like, I know the definition of the word bachelor, right? That is a man who is eligible to be married but is not.
Yes.
So is this commercial insinuating that if he used FreeCreditReport.com and saw his fiance's credit score, he would have called off the marriage?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh man, I was listening to that. I was like, wait a second, what? I was just busy like there, like snapping my fingers, like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I can feel this.
The free credit jingles are getting me all hot. Wait, what did he say? I'd be a happy bachelor with a dog in a yard. I would have just dumped that bitch, got me a dog instead.
Man, you know what? You married the wrong person. They got bad credit. Love don't fucking matter there. It's all about the credit scores.
Yeah, I just need to question, what exactly does Free Credit Report do? Like, based on their name, I would assume that they just give you a free credit report. But
Yeah.
judging, like, on the other commercials, it really sounds like not only do they give you a free credit score, but they, fix your credit for you and give you all of the greatest shit on planet Earth.
Yeah, change your life for you. Make sure that you really know what's going on.
Yeah, there were so many, like, what day is Read 'em and Weep? I don't know if it's going to be a Saturday, right?
Yes, absolutely a Saturday. Not sure what day yet.
Yes, it will, probably either the next Saturday or the Saturday afterwards, I'd imagine.
You know what?
Maybe.
I'm actually, the more I think about it, because I just realized what's going on this month. I have a vacation I'm taking with my family next week.
Oh, okay.
So probably not then.
Got it. Makes sense.
And then the next week I'm moving.
Oh, snap!
So, it might be postponed a month.
Oh, okay. So we might be looking at, maybe the 28th or the 4th of
Yeah.
August. Oof. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. totally spaced on literally everything else I have to do this month because it's a lot.
Yeah, absolutely true.
So
So that is the basic synopsis for Read 'em and Weep. Man, if only we'd have gone to freecreditreport.com, we could have avoided all this, right?
you know what? That's what they're there for.
Yep. They will, if you listen to those commercials, they will fucking convince you to divorce your fiance or wife. They will get you a dog, the coolest car in the world, a giant mansion, by the way. There was one commercial in which he was like, you know, when you're a rock star, you get to party hard and blah, 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 and all that. And it's like, it's just how I thought it'd be, except the party's not for me. So the whole reason that man is not a rich rock star millionaire is because somebody stole his identity.
Oh, right. I mean, obviously.
Yeah. We have not yet decided on the Read 'em and Weep yet.
Yeah, no, there's a whole lot of fluctuation right now, and I apologize.
Yeah, there's a slew of it, but all right, G-Force or Hotel Transylvania. That means I'll have to watch one of those movies.
Ooh, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. I've never seen either of them before. What is G-Force again?
The hamsters?
Oh, what the fuck? That does not answer my question, but I don't. The highest review this has is on IMDb, a 5.1 out of 10.
Exactly.
Oof. Armed with the latest high-tech spy gear, a guinea pig named Darwin and his team of specially trained rodents are often the last line of defense against chaos and destruction. They drive around Kia Souls and play the latest pop tunes as they advertise for money. But when the government shuts them down and ships them off to a pet shop, Darwin and his gang will have to find a way to break out and prevent a mad billionaire from taking over the world.
Obviously.
Can any billionaire just take over the world if he feels like it?
Shield Rod can summon the power of all shields. So in other words, I should be using Shield Rod is what I'm getting at here.
Can summon the power of all shields. What does that what does that mean? The power of all shields, like it just makes you immune to everything?
Guess we'll find out.
Okay. You'll have to forgive us. We're not too well versed in the world. We're sort of playing this while we ramble on by Led Zeppelin in the background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, did you equip the shield rod?
I did, but all I'm doing is beating people with it.
Well, is it a shield or is it a rod?
Click the two button at the same time.
Oh no, I can't read the entire plot of G-Force right now. I can't like let everything get spoiled for me.
Where's my shields?
Oh my god, it's got so much Black Eyed Peas in the soundtrack. I got a feeling.
What in high hell?
What's going on? I love hearing your reaction and having to wait a little while. Whoa, that's a rainbow horse.
Yeah, it is.
And you have like the power of rainbows on your side now.
Does it cost anything or just kind of happen? I guess it just happens. Holy shit.
What's your heart total? Does that change when you use it?
No, it doesn't seem to. It just seems to be really fucking good.
It's just like OP as shit. One sec. Symphony of the Night, Shield Rod, or whatever the hell I spelled. Not
There's
Shield
definitely
Rod.
Definitely an attack buff with it too, it seems, because that was definitely hitting for way harder than I was before.
It's just a defense buff.
Really?
Like, that's it. Symphony of the Night is the only game in the Castlevania series with shields. It's the only game that has the shield rod. My god, that makes so much sense.
You know what? They're on another level here.
They might just be onto something. Is a low-end, slow club weapon, blah, blah, but its major utility comes from the shield rod spells that it can be used to cast. Alucard must have the shield equipped in his other hand, and by pressing both attack buttons must then be pressed at the same time, the resulting effect costs a set amount of MP, and what happens on the shield used with a different effect for each. Oh, okay, so it does cost stuff, it's just if you have more MP, it works better?
I was saying, because it doesn't seem to be costing me MP. Oh, you know what? I'm like, hearts and MP are different. I just noticed that now.
Right.
Blue is MP. Yeah. I haven't... Is there other Castle? Okay. Have there been other Castlevania games with MP and I'm just not familiar with it? Cause like I've played oh man, the Children of the Night or whatever the DS one was.
No, usually the quote-unquote MP is just the hearts you get.
Right, which I'm
Yeah.
I suppose flabbergasted and confused.
Yeah. So what do you use the hearts for?
The hearts are for your up items. So like right now I've got like this lightning charm thing going on.
Oh, okay, so it's still useful for items, but there's just a different classification as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Alright, where am I going right now? Alright, I know where I'm going.
Gotta get up faster, Sean.
Sorry.
My God, stop being such a scrub. Should have built lol. Oh, dude. So yeah, I've been workshopping a couple characters over the like the past week or so.
For what?
No reason. I just something I thought was fun to do.
Okay, all right.
Yep. So I figured like maybe I could run a couple of them by you right now and get your input on them.
Sure.
Okay. So I got 3 characters that I've been working on.
Okay.
So the first one I came up with is professional in a field who thinks that shoulda built lol is a proper response to his clients.
All right.
So basically it would go something like this. Doctor, what can you tell us about it? It's like, well, I have some bad news. It appears that your son was mugged. He was hit in the back of his head with a club when he was being mugged and did severe damage to his occipital lobe, which might result in reduced vision for the rest of his life. So it really seems like your son should have built lol. just like out of nowhere, they drop that should have built lol bomb on you, and then it's just like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, your son just probably shouldn't have been a scrub.
Excuse me? Excuse me though?
You're at like a crime scene. It's like, detective, what can you tell? It's like, oh shit, I haven't seen a murder this bad in quite a while. The victim was stabbed multiple times in the chest and shot in the back of the head. Really looks like he should have built lol.
I do have missed.
Yeah, maybe I should pay a bit more attention to the people who are trying to help you with the game, because that might be why they're here, not to hear me introduce my workshop characters.
Where am I going here? I know that there's been some missed things that I can go through. Go to the library and find the bat transformation. You got it.
Ooh, interesting. It's like the classic flight ability that, you know, a whole bunch of Metroidvanias often introduce.
And I've been looking for a while.
All right.
Donde
Your
está
Honor.
la library card?
Yeah, ¿dónde está la biblioteca?
The biblioteca card.
Your Honor, did my client murder this man? Yes. Does he feel bad about it? Absolutely not. Look at his face. He's smiling right now. But I suppose, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there's no doubt in any one of your minds that this victim should have built lol, right? What was he thinking, right? It's just basic.
Any other shields?
If you want to become a little overpowered, buy Iron Shield. I think becoming a little overpowered is exactly in our ballpark.
I was gonna say, you know, it sounds like something I probably should do.
Absolutely, because we are not that good.
Thank you.
Hello, library man.
Farewell for
Here's my
now.
library card. The Blanca knife. The Iron Shield, and how do you get the bat transformation? Or is this not the library?
Ooh, that was fun.
What's going on?
I do a little special kick now.
Okay, the shield. Oh, Jesus! Look at that. That's just like a bunch of. They just like scribbled across the screen. Like, yeah, sure, that shit happens. If you're caught in the scribbles, you die.
What a miserable pile of secrets.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that is my first workshop character.
Right.
And so the second one, we're going to get a little bit political here, but I believe I found the perfect political figure that no one can get mad at.
Okay.
All right. It is guy who is mad at Democrats when he should be mad at Republicans.
All right.
Yeah. So it's basically just like, do you mean to tell me those goddamn liberals don't think immigrants should be allowed in this country? Do they have any idea what this country was founded on? And like, you absolutely cannot reason with this guy at all. It's like, actually, that's a Republican viewpoint. It's like, would you shut your mouth, you freaking Democrat shill? I'm busy getting mad at the left, who actually think that the solution to gun violence is adding more guns to the problem. Like, these libtards can't wrap their head around anything at all. And then he basically just goes until the entire audience leaves because they're bored of the character.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're kind of going for the, who's the man on the moon guy?
Noel Gallagher. No, he wrote the song "The Man Who Built the Moon."
No, I'm thinking,
Little Boy Blue and the Man on the Moon.
No,
Yeah.
REM did a song called "Man on the Moon." Jim Carrey plays him in a movie.
So it's Andy Kaufman.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, I just keep like hammering home the point is what I want to get at. And that was my so that was the second character that I'm workshopping. And the third one is guy who did not think he'd get to the third point on his list. Like, I thought that 3 was a solid number to have, but I could only think of 2 characters to workshop.
Right.
So eventually I just sort of made him like a Riddler-esque character who was like, all right, Batman, you've completed my first 2 trials and you've made it to trial number 3. And I have to be honest, I really did not expect you to get this far. So, what's black and white and red all over my newspaper? Damn it! And no, back.
Alright, wait, where am I going wrong here? Over here?
Yes, the man does not know where the library is.
This is definitely the library. There's lots of books, right? Like that's what a library is?
I mean, last I checked, what is a library? A miserable little pile of knowledge.
Down, alright.
Yeah, so another good story about that. I was actually telling my idea for that bit to our buddies at the 4th of July party we were having yesterday, but for the life of me, I could not remember the first character.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I could not remember professional who thinks just build lol is good advice. I spent the whole night, like, we actually made a whole thing out of like just random characters that weren't even that good, like character who doesn't know what a gate is.
Okay.
How are we supposed to get through here? It's like, this part of the fence opens. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, it's a gate. What? And that's it. That's the character.
You know, I think that you might have something there. Might.
Yeah, if we can make it work. Obtain the soul of bat. You just turn it like a baseball bat. You just smash the enemies.
Fuck, wrong bat. That's a dog. Yes, a bat.
Yeah, and I just spent the entire night, like, straining my brain, like, what the fuck? Like, I could remember, like, the man who didn't think he'd get as far in the list as he could, but not the very first point in the list.
Right. Yeah, as
like,
you do.
That's like the opposite of, like, list bias, right? You're supposed to remember the first one better.
Well,
and, like,
there's primacy and recency, so...
Yeah, but, like, yeah, I remember the second one perfectly fine. Which, you know, I don't know if that point really counts when it's only a list of 3.
Yeah, there might be a little wonky at that point.
Oh my god, our life got so much better after Victor Maximo came in here.
Uh-huh.
Thank you so much, Victor.
That is basically how this goes when I play games.
We got all of those dank-ass psychology references. We got your Bader-Meinhof phenomena. We got your, what's the Dunning-Kruger effect, where you think you're better than you actually are. We're doing our best to like shit on ourselves enough so we never end up becoming either Dunning nor Kruger.
Yeah, we're pretty well aware that we're bad.
You help everyone play this. Is this what you do? You just like hang out on Symphony of the Night streams and like guide people to victory? Because let me tell you, dude, you are doing God's work then.
I was gonna say, after I spent the last week's stream with 2 hours of ambling around looking for nonsense.
Only an hour of which I was present for.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, if you are on his YouTube channel and are wondering why there wasn't a live stream last week.
The live stream last week was just so bad. I was just like, you know what, I don't think I'm gonna upload that one on YouTube. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. Oh god, don't be starting that goddamn Myers-Briggs bullshit. Are you are you into the whole Myers-Briggs personality test at all, Sean?
I am INF, go fuck yourself.
Oh, nice, I love it.
So, yeah, real big into Myers-Briggs.
It's like, oh, look at that, you scored 51% introverted, so there you go, you get the letter I. Go ahead and post that on your Twitter bio so everyone knows to leave you alone with a cup of tea and a good book.
Yeah, Don Juan is very passionate about the Myers-Briggs.
Is he? That's an interesting topic to be passionate about.
He was a psychology major, so...
Okay, never mind. That seems like a totally reasonable thing to be passionate about, then.
The fairy card is a companion butt.
Oh my god. He's leaving us on cliffhangers. He's clickbaiting us right now.
How do I use companions?
I ended up, I work in like big boy corporate world now, and it's absolutely horrific how many people literally paid to take. Oh my god, you can pay to take that goddamn test.
My
god, how much does it cost? One sec. Can I get like 2 day shipping on it from Amazon?
Oh, familiar. Oh, look at that.
Or do you need an actual like license? Like, yes, hello, I am part of the Myers-Briggs Society, and I need to I need this indication to tell everyone what I am. The authentic test is administered to you by a person. Oh my god! So Myers-Briggs just shows up and gives you the test themselves, and they're just like, all right, here you go, and it costs a lot. Can I hop into, dude? If you can chat about it, you know. I mean, it's up to Sean, but.
You know what? Feel free. I'm sorry, Victor. I love your help, but this is descending into madness already.
We need to shit on personality quizzes right
Please,
now.
don't take this as a sign though that I don't need your help. I need your help a lot.
Use your inventory items if you're in trouble, like potions.
All right, let me tell you a thing.
Please weave me a tale.
What an entrance!
So the Myers-Briggs personality inventory is garbage, all right?
Absolutely.
Complete garbage. My favorite part about it for me is that every time I take it, I get one of 4 different results.
Oh,
And
okay.
that is one of the most standard ways that tests are verified in the site community, is through what's called test retest validity, where if a test is at all valid, you should expect that the same person taking the same test, because personality is static across long periods of time, would have the same result back-to-back times, consecutive times, forever. No, turns out everyone that takes the test gets a different result every time they take it.
That's just like a cornerstone of science. Your data needs to be reproducible.
Usually the only ones that stay static are the introvert-extrovert bit. But like the thinking, perceiving, and the judgmental or observing ones, or whatever the hell they are, it varies so wildly.
I was gonna say, I don't even remember what the other like points on the Briggs-Myers thing are besides introvert, extrovert. And like everyone already knows what they are going in, like introvert, extrovert stuff. Like that's not even.
Well, yeah, and that's the whole reason that so many people swear by the test, is that it's very great at telling you what you probably wanted out of it in the first place.
Oh, okay.
So everybody just loves it because everyone shows up and pays money to take it.
Oh my god.
And then they get a result and they're like, oh, I knew I was gonna be that.
So I don't know if you know anything about like learning styles.
Depends what you mean by that.
So basically, I had to take a test when I was becoming a TA for my classes. I needed to teach people, so I needed to learn how I learned best. So I needed to figure out how I learned, basically. And I kind of felt the same way about it as I did about the whole Briggs-Meyer thing. It's like, do you prefer
You
like?
kind of mean like how some people claim they're a visual learner and some people claim they're like a word learner?
Yeah, something like
That sounds like a whole lot of nonsense.
Yeah, because
Also, that's a giant glowing skull. on the screen.
absolutely, the thing is pissed off. He's just like, excuse me, I'm an introvert. I scored very highly. The Briggs-Meyer test told me so. I paid exorbitant fees for this. Yeah, but basically, my thought process always was like, if you're a learner, isn't every type of learning helpful?
Yeah, basically, all the tests like that and the Myers-Briggs are really susceptible to what's called response bias.
Give me a
Okay.
hot
Where whatever
second to just respond to chat really quick. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna head south in 1 second. I like to, while I'm up here, just explore the other sides of the map. So I will head down there in a hot second. I'll probably find out that I shouldn't have gone this way anyway. So bear with me there, and don't worry about we can understand what you're getting at, and so and we
Absolutely.
appreciate it. So
And your English is probably much better than any of our Spanish.
yeah, I mean, I did just say Biblioteca Cardo, so
Cuido, ir al baño.
Yeah, there we go. I don't mean to brag or anything, but I got a solid C in Spanish 3 in high school, so.
Yeah, I don't mean to brag. I had to take Spanish later in high school because my grades weren't good enough to get into it in the first place.
there you go. So don't feel bad at all.
That's why I majored in psychology.
Hell yeah, man.
We
That's
got
why I
the
did-
dumb Americans going on.
Yeah.
I majored in unemployment.
Hey, I'm
Man,
right
Sean
here.
is getting dicked by these wing things.
Yeah,
Harpies are
they got
fucking awful.
they got triple shot coming out of them, and Sean cannot handle it along with the Medusa heads.
Along with you and I's nonsense.
Absolutely, yeah. I imagine it's pretty hard to both talk and try to do this shit, I'd imagine.
I've gotten pretty decent at it at this point.
Okay. I only ever do it on my YouTube channel with games that you don't really need to pay that close of attention to. So it's never been too bad. Or when I am, it's Isaac, which I'm rapidly approaching 2,000 hours on. So I'm just sort of like, yeah, I can play Isaac without thinking at this point. But yeah, so what were we talking about with the learning thing?
Response bias in our wonderful educational stream that we're having here.
That's right. If
So,
there's one thing you teach,
Basically, response bias is a really big pitfall for a lot of self-report surveys, like the Myers-Briggs, like that learning one, like every BuzzFeed quiz.
yeah,
And that is that you tend to respond a certain way if you anticipate wanting a certain result.
Wait. I took a quiz today
What?
that told me, like, if I make mac and cheese, it'll tell me my age. Are you telling me that might be inaccurate?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
Then why did I spend an hour doing that?
You spent an hour on a BuzzFeed
It
quiz.
cost me $5. What was the point of all of that?
BuzzFeed Premium. longer quizzes, more ads on the page. but more catered results that you're already expecting.
There's also another trend, I don't remember the title of it though, or what its actual name is, but basically it is that if you had to suffer to do something, which includes spending money or having like discomfort to do it, you're more likely to self-report that you enjoyed the
Cognitive
thing more.
dissonance.
Yeah, I think it's related to, there is a term for that specific type.
No, but the simplistic of it is cognitive
Yeah,
dissonance.
for sure.
I took enough psychology to remember at least that little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically the more you have to put into something, the more you're gonna like swear by it.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now that only goes up to a certain extent. You know, obviously that's only within reason, but
Yeah. But yeah, I think if you spend like money on something, odds are like you don't want to feel like an idiot, like you got cheated.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so that's basically why you tend to want to swear by it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, interesting.
Ooh, I got a ghost card.
The same thing with if it's difficult and other stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, if it was, so if somebody spent a whole bunch of money on, say, a college degree, they're more likely to fight for the fact that it was worth it.
Yes.
Exactly.
So says all of us in the call.
Yep, so say we all.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I wonder. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, John.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I had to take, because I was, essentially glorified advertising as my major.
Okay.
Like, I did have to take a bunch of psychologies with that type of stuff. So, I'm loosely familiar. Don Juan's obviously gonna have more information on it than I am, but, like...
Activate Ghost Card if you want in Relics.
We're gonna do that. That sounds good.
Okay. Sounds good, yeah. I wonder what you could do, like, if you could release, like, the Myers-Briggs test, like, first off, like, an official version, but then also just release it under the guise of it being a BuzzFeed quiz. And just see the differences in, like, responses people give to it.
But why is a Belmont planning the
Richter?
resurrection of Count Dracula?
What's going on with Richter?
Richter just showed up. I don't know why he's being a jerk now.
Hey, Alucard, what's going on?
If I can resurrect him,
What is a man?
the battle will last for eternity.
Miserable little pile of psychology.
Your words are as empty as your soul.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this
You don't
world.
belong in this world.
So many good lines. Oh man, Richter's pissed.
Yeah, Richter's gonna fuck me good. Holy shit!
Richter is not a fan of this discussion topic. Hey man, look, the live stream ain't for everyone, alright?
Yep, alright, so...
37? Oh my god.
I'm not ready
Did
to
you-
fight Richter.
Oh, okay, but I didn't know if you were doing any damage to him whatsoever.
Like a little bit!
Yeah, I thought it was just like, you know, popping up saying immune, 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 immune.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Yeah, alright, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, no, I've learned. I'm gonna hold off on dealing with Richter yet.
Oh, it kind of did. He was immune to secret weapons. Sacred weapons.
Yeah, the stuff that we were looking at. Oh no! Oh no, do I have to go get the bat again? God damn it.
Oh wow, it's been a while since we saved, hasn't it?
Yo.
Fuck. Alright, well. Let's keep going.
I was like, you guys all go with your psychology shit again.
Yeah, dude, it's exactly the kind of topic I'm qualified to talk about. But yeah, basically all I was
It's
saying
okay.
is...
My degree doesn't even matter in that field because it's only an undergrad degree. It doesn't even matter.
Oh, okay. It's
So
one
what
of-
you're
one of
saying
those
is,
things.
in the
They
end,
wouldn't even talk to me. It's okay.
in the end, it didn't even matter.
Yeah. I had to fall to lose it all.
Right, of course.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Oh, man. And of course, this is what the stream always inevitably comes back to.
Yeah, Linkin Park jokes.
Yeah, in the...
Yeah, exactly.
Is it in the end more often than not? I feel like we reference that one more often than the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a referenceable song. Because there's just so many times you're just like, it didn't matter, or whatever.
That is true. Yeah. Did you guys ever have like a Linkin Park phase? Because I gotta be honest, I never did.
I had the closest thing I had was I had like Yellow Card.
Okay. So close.
Yeah. But if you want to make it a little bit worse, I still kind of like Yellow Card.
Oh, okay. You might still your Linkin Park phase might yet come.
Yeah.
It's like, no, do you not understand? Numb is so like emotional.
It's so good.
I can't
Speaks to
feel
my
you
soul.
there. Get it? Cause he's numb.
I don't think I'm gonna go fight Richter yet. I think I'm gonna go get the things that I found up there first, save, and then I'm gonna go head down to the Crystal Caves like you initially recommended.
Yeah, you know, looking at Richter, I don't think we just want to spend the last 50 minutes of the stream getting our ass handed to us.
Yeah, we did that once
Because-
with Metal Gear, and that was not fun.
That is very true. We kind of did that with last week's Castlevania stream, but it was the mansion itself that was kicking our ass.
That's true, yeah, that was a more metaphysical one.
There's another fucked up topic, metaphysics and like philosophy. I don't get any of that shit, man.
That's where you get the good stuff.
You guys ever think about thinking? Like, how does it work? I did have a class, it was called bioethics.
Okay.
The whole class was filled with A, pre-meds, B, Doc, B, philosophy majors, and C, me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because basically it just fit into my schedule, and I was just like, well, I mean, I should take another class, have something to do. So I was just sitting there, like, we basically just introduced ourselves because for some reason it was a class that did that. It's like nobody gives a shit who anyone else is in this class.
No
yeah,
one
we
ever
did
does.
that.
I don't know understand why teachers always are like, introduce yourself. You're like, okay.
The only people you ever end up kind of caring about is people you do group projects with, and even then they stick you with all the fucking work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, we was going through everyone like, hi, my name is blah blah blah. I can't give you an actual name because I don't remember any of them. But yeah, they either said like, I'm a philosophy major or I'm a pre-med, and then it got to me, I'm just like, I'm a chemistry major. Everyone just kind of laughed at me. So that was a good time.
I'm pretty sure Useless had to take that class.
Oh, okay, that would make sense. I could kind of see it for biomedical engineering. If you want something funny, go to the entrance of the palace. Any plans for that, Sean?
Yeah, I'll be heading there. And so I'm gonna go recoup my losses since I
Yeah. Go ahead and
was
save.
bad and died.
Save the game again.
And yeah, then I'll probably head over there and then head south, as I am being told should be done.
Solid. I'm completely convinced, though, that they just pulled a grade out of a hat, and that was the grade they planned on giving me for the entire bioethics class.
Okay.
It did not matter how hard I worked on one of those. The whole class was basically based on 3 essays and class participation.
Yeah.
So
fuck class participation.
Yeah, so I raised my hand and answered some questions occasionally, and then they were all just like, no, fucking STEM major. and then they did whatever the philosophy major version of mansplaining was to me.
Okay.
But I believe I got 84% on all 3 of the papers I submitted.
Well, see, they're going for the consistency there, right?
Yeah, the first paper I didn't honestly care that much about, so an 84 was better than I was expecting.
Right.
And I was like, okay, so I didn't care that much about the first one, and I got an 84. So if I give, an honest effort to it, I should get an A, right? And it was like, no, it was an 84. So then, for the final, I went back to not giving a shit.
Yeah.
And sure enough, another 84.
Well, if you're into like the whole STEM stuff going on, you gotta be like a math guy, and you gotta like that consistency. They're just like, just give them an 84. We don't need to read it then.
Yeah, absolutely. It was like, oh great, my grades were very reproducible.
Unlike the Briggs-Meyer.
Oh snap!
Oh,
Hey yo!
Oh, man. We throwing that shade here. Y'all don't gotta,
got him.
y'all don't gotta worry about the 90-degree weather and intense sunlight because we're throwing the shade. Yeah. So that was my beautiful jaunt into the land of philosophy and medical dilemmas, I suppose. I had a whole bunch of different writing classes I had to take because case is like that.
Yeah.
And they were just like, all right, first off, you can just pick it. And I found one that was called 20th Century Art and Physics. And I was just like, okay, cool. So I decided to go for it. The class sucked. Mm-hmm. Teacher was cool, but he was a real hard ass when it came to grading.
Right.
And then, let's see. Yeah, I had to read a book about how, who were the two? One was Albert Einstein, and the other was some sort of like famous artist that was alive at the same time Albert Einstein was. Was it Picasso? Was he alive in the 20s?
Could not tell you.
I believe it was Picasso. And they were just like, man, look how similar these two's lives were. I was like, what? They're like womanizers? I'm not, if you want that, I'm sure I could point to a bunch of people who must be Albert Einstein reincarnated.
I mean, they're the same person at that point, right? So like,
absolutely. And I'll be 100,000% real with you. I read like 5 pages out of the book, so
right.
it's not within my grasp to critique it. because I did not much care for it, but we did talk a lot about Einstein's theory of relativity for a while, which was interesting. Then I proceeded to take a whole class based around that and fucking hated afterwards. I was like, all right, yeah, in-depth theoretical physics certainly isn't my field of expertise. I'll be a chemical engineer.
It's certainly a thing that you can do.
And I then proceeded to go and do theoretical research in physics for my chemical engineering degree, but don't worry about that.
Lesson learned, but not well enough.
Yeah, exactly. I needed to spend 2 years on a project I did not like that much, but I felt good doing. I felt good once it was all done.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna try and make a busted makes me feel good joke in there, but I couldn't get it to work.
I was gonna say, Neo-Ceciergia jokes are always welcome. Yeah, then let's see. I decided to stray away from interesting stuff at that point, and I went with a class called Society through Online Videos.
All right.
And that was a good class, teaching all about, I got to watch a whole bunch of random YouTube videos for the class, and basically I got to do what we did back in high school and make a movie.
Ooh.
Make a little short film. It was not good, but that's all right.
How's it going? I'm sorry, what is that word?
What?
You said, how's it going? Pterodactyls?
How's it going, ladadactyls?
Oh, okay.
Wait, so yes,
You alright, man? And then following that one up, I did like architecture of the city, where we talked about buildings and shit like that, which was cool because that summer I got to write like 4 different essays on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, so I very much enjoyed doing all that. And yeah, I'm not good at writing argumentative essays, which is why I'm a STEM major. It's like, I don't want to argue my point, I want to show you data that I took that proves my point.
Right.
And you can't argue with me, motherfucker.
Here is the proof. You can't argue it.
You don't understand, science has never been biased in any way.
No. They've never proved anything in science wrong either.
Absolutely. Once something is shown correct and someone wins a Nobel Prize, it
no
has
one
never
ever doubts it. There's definitely not an ongoing replication crisis in all science fields.
Very true.
Definitely not. Definitely.
Never even heard about it once, but
Yep. Not an issue.
I think my favorite was the one dude who won a Nobel Prize and then like a year later they disproved his theory. I can't remember much else about that one though. But,
Bummer for him.
I mean, he got the Nobel Prize in like over $1 million, so I don't feel that bad for him.
Yeah, fair.
It's like, who do you think got it better? The people who won the Nobel Prize or the people who are only rightfully given credit after the fact?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
I mean, there's the one girl who... yeah, save the game, by the way.
Oh, a little late for that.
Alrighty then, just don't die then.
Wrong button, fuck.
Mystery third voice is Don Juan, by the way. Okay, how's this boss? How's he as compared to Richter?
I don't know yet. We're gonna find out, but I'm kind of trying to cheese him a little bit.
Well, as soon as I noticed that right off the bat, you're not going, what the fuck, so...
That's usually a better... Alright, there we go.
He doesn't seem to be as bad, right?
Well, maybe not. What are you doing? Are you... Okay, now he's the Jolly Green Giant.
Oh, shit, really? Oh, hey, level up. Good job.
Come on, use our shield attack. Nope.
Oh god, I still have freaking the G-Force film open. just looking at these goddamn gerbils staring at me.
Thank you so much, Victor, for the little shield tip thing going on there, because I would have died very poorly.
Oh my god, he turned into a green boy. Oh, he's dead. Cool.
Yeah, so once again, shoutouts to the people who are making the stream possible by telling me how to play the game.
Absolutely true. That's some great stream content right there. Even if they do tell you what to do and you're just like, whoops, too late for that, I suppose.
But why does sometimes the shield spit out like this blade thing?
What?
Interesting. I don't know, like sometimes the sword seems to spit out like a blade of some sort, and I can't figure out how to replicate it.
Oh, okay.
Or like a shuriken type deal going on. So I now have Echo of Bat.
Yeah, blah 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 blah.
Interesting.
Look through tabs. God, why do I always have like at least 3 Amazon tabs open at once?
Probably looking up good movies, right? Like GeForce and shit like that?
Oh, absolutely. Do you think GeForce is available on any sort of streaming service? Probably not, because like they never are.
No, and it's GeForce.
Oh wait, it's available on Stars. What the fuck is Stars?
Easter egg spaceship games.
Hmm?
Oh, the name. Whoa, fuck! Ah, goddamn! Fuck these nights.
What about Easter egg spaceship games?
I think it's what he's referring to with the why it sometimes spits out like the little doodad.
Oh, it's an Easter egg for for just like spaceship games in general.
For a specific one, I believe.
Oh, okay. All right, you didn't know the name.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just fuck you. I hate these Valhalla nights. I cannot hit them fast enough, and they just knock me around really hard.
I hate when I'm looking for a goddamn movie and it's on a streaming service I've never heard of before.
Okay.
You want to check out stars.com?
Oh, the channel?
Yeah, the channel. He plays the fucking what's the game I hate? Overwatch. And also rebroadcast movies apparently.
Oh, I did like Stir. I get what we're going for here.
Yeah, wait, were you going for something else?
No, there's actually a channel called Stars. Like a TV channel.
Okay, yeah, I did not know that.
I was
Steven,
taking the legitimate strategy.
Everybody, welcome Steven to the show in the background. Hello, Steven.
Not here.
Oh, okay.
Never mind then. Fuck Steven.
Yeah, apparently that was just my psychosis acting up and latent, I can't remember the name, schizophrenia, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
What's that one movie, A Beautiful Mind? The one dude who, like, just said he got over his schizophrenia?
Yeah, is that A Beautiful Mind?
Came to terms with it.
He came, what does that mean, he came to terms with it?
He's fine with the losing, but he won't let it affect his life. And he got hit by a car.
Yeah, hit by a car.
Is that how it goes?
Whoa, spoilers.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, what the fuck, Steven?
What?
Spoilers for A Beautiful Mind, I
wait.
guess.
Oh, wait, the dude who died in the taxi crash, like, earlier, was that the dude from A Beautiful Mind?
Wow, dude. Spoilers.
Fucking hell, man. I don't know. That wasn't. The movie doesn't end that abruptly. Don't worry about it.
Spoilers for life.
I was just about to go and read his Wikipedia article. Now I know how it ends.
Yeah, it's not a fucking spoiler. Unless you care about the IRL life. And fuck you about that.
He makes a good point.
I'm glad I taught you that.
All these voices and I'm all alone. Look, I'm sorry, Vane. If it's any consolation, I don't want Steven here either. He just shows up.
You're the entire time.
You were asleep in the other room because you decided to take like a 2-hour nap at 7 p.m.
I didn't say I'd take a 2-hour nap. I said I'd take an hour nap, which turned into 2.
Oh, okay. You just doubled down on the single hours.
Yeah.
That's fucking dedication. I appreciate that.
Smooth gameplay. Look at that. Look at that gameplay.
Look at him just go through those spikes.
And then get hit by it multiple times.
Oh shit.
Beautiful.
What a beautiful mind.
You can't trust.
Well, this is awkward.
I cannot. You are correct.
Look at that energy barrier there. That's just like, no, fuck you. Go back and get hit by spikes some more. Why don't you just fucking die?
Yeah, I mean, I'm about to. Oh shit, I'm about to. Alright, hang on. I have not saved. Let's get some food.
Oh, son of a bitch. You haven't saved. Why don't you save the game, Sean?
Because I need to go find a save spot.
No.
So we're gonna get food, because we're in a place where, like, I can reasonably make it through at this point.
Are they particularly hard to find?
No, I just haven't, like, I've been playing, and for whatever reason, I just haven't walked past one
He
recently.
says yes, that's bullshit.
You did not say yes, no worries.
You know, I just,
Alright.
I keep just not walking past one.
It's really difficult, alright?
Sometimes, you know, you just start walking and you just don't get anywhere.
In my defense, how many times have you walked around in real life and seen a save point?
Exactly.
It's
exactly.
There's no quick save feature in life, as horrific as that would be.
Yeah, it would raise some interesting questions.
Try mod in real life.
Yeah, can we introduce like video game concepts and IRL? One person on planet Earth gets a quick save key per day.
Can I mod out the phrase IRL from real life forever?
Nah, I mean, I don't know. You'll probably have to be the lucky one to get it. Here's the good part. You don't know you have it. You have to scream at the top of your lungs, quick save, and then proceed to scream quick load. And then if that works, congratulations, you have it. If it didn't, you just kind of made an idiot about yourself. Do you have the blood cloak, by the way, Sean?
I do, and I looked at it and thought that it seemed decent, but my concern with it more than anything is just that I don't know, like I lose a lot of like constitution and shit using it in defense.
Do not know what Constitution does.
I don't either. Shh.
Besides freeing the planet. What? It's the 4th of July stream on the 5th of July.
All right, sure. We'll give the blood cloak thing a shot.
If an enemy deals 32 damage, he heals 32 hearts instantly.
Which definitely seems good. As I said, like I was using the run and heal thing, which
Okay.
felt right to me, I guess. I don't know. I'm really reckless, I think, is the thing that I need to keep in mind when I play this type of stuff.
That's very true.
So like I'm not like the most conservative player. I will die really quickly and easily because I just say fuck it and charge. Is this? Yeah, there it is.
I have no concept of how far we are along in this game.
I have a vague concept.
Okay. Thank you, Steven, for supplying me with the hard drive that has either Rambling Gamers videos on it or just horrific amounts of weird anime porn.
Called hentai.
I'll find out later tonight.
I love the background. It's called hentai, and you should
Did he just
respect it.
correct you from the word anime porn to hentai?
That's right, man. If Steven...
Tell him to get out.
If Steven's a heckler for anything, it's Japanese terminology.
Shut up, baka.
The term is yaoi, thank you.
They're shitting on me right now, Steve. For correcting me from anime porn to hentai. So, looks like we have a vendetta against some people on an episode soon to be of Rambling Gamers.
Throw the shade right back. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm sorry, Sudoku.
On our ever popular Hollow Knight series, averaging like 3 views a video.
Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that content.
Hashtag humble brag.
All right,
You alright,
where
Steve?
am I heading now? Let's just clear out the map while we have it here, because I know where I need to go now. So if for whatever reason we don't make it there this week, I know where to be next week. So I'm gonna check out the map while I still can.
And wave goodbye to Steven, everyone. He is taking his pants up off the ground and heading out.
Bye.
Rip.
Later, Steve.
Took his nap, took his pants, and is fucking out of there.
Took his yaoi and his hentai, and he's gone.
I believe it's pronounced Japanese porn.
Anime titties, I believe.
I almost made a joke as if Kang was around it. He's not.
Oh, yeah, that's
And,
probably...
and we're on a stream. We're gonna veto that.
I was gonna say, it's fine. The VOD will only exist forever. Or up until we end up getting our channel deleted for whatever reason.
The schism that's going to rock fucking the Ramblin' Gamers and Helpless Skippy crew.
Alright, I need to figure out what the hell this is.
Oh, are you guys gonna have like an Aaron Hansen, John Jafari meltdown?
Oh, absolutely we are.
Oh yeah.
The only question is, who gets to keep the channel? Who's getting kicked off and finding a new...
Alright, well, which one of you is gonna become a racist?
Let's see. What if it's both of us?
Oh, dude, plot twist.
Hell yeah, man.
So wait, where did the disagreement stem from then?
Which race is superior?
Yeah, we're racist, but we're racist against different races.
Okay.
Oh, dude, that's a great plot twist.
Absolutely, and then with the more we argue, the more it fuels the fire. I want to make examples, but I'm worried that's going to make the joke too real.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I like where the
I
joke
will
is
refrain
currently
from
at.
The joke is currently pretty nice, you know? Pretty okay.
We're walking that nice tightrope. Yes, hello, Clover. Are you alright?
Oh, well, actually, I think we figured it out. Bane's going solo, so
Okay.
rip Sunday streams.
What Sacha Baron Cohen is up to with his Trump University video?
Oh, dude, I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm so stoked.
Right now I'm seeing a picture of Sacha Baron Cohen wearing a Make America Great Again hat with a beer and a gun. And just a button for Trump, and I have no idea what's happening over here.
I was the bad boy of the group, I'll do fine.
Fuck yeah, dude. JonTron's still doing fine.
That is true.
I'm convinced that most people that watch his stuff just watch it so they can just be like, see, libtards, I'm watching the racist content, it's great. No censorship here, liberals.
I wonder, like, what happens if I go to his comment section?
Oh god!
Yeah.
Don't do that. What if you just didn't?
Oh, perfect. Let's go to his flex tape video.
Oh no.
Blah, blah, blah. No,
I sawed my career in half.
patched it back together with flex tape. Literally, this video has 24 million.
That's a lot of damage.
24 million views still?
JonTron's flex tape video has 24 million views currently.
Holy
I'm just gonna jump off the cliff. That's it, guys. We gotta become internet racist to get the views.
Oh my god, did I tell the story of my mom when she was trying to figure out like what Twitch is?
This is already endearing and adorable.
Yeah, I know. So like, find Charge Wolf. Oh man, there's a half moon in this game. God, I quit.
Is it gonna end incredibly racist?
No, my mom was like trying to figure out what Twitch was. She's like, oh, you know, I want to support you. Let me figure out how it works and everything like that. And it was great. And my mom apparently found a video that was like half joking because she found like the one where like PewDiePie and shit. They're like, yeah, the correct answer is to say something racist and then apologize for it because that's apparently how you make the content.
There we go. Get that outrage marketing going.
Which is great. So yeah, apparently
The
my mom.
video.
I have my mom's blessing if that's the route that I decide to take. It
Hell
feels
yeah.
not great.
You're talking the PUBG video, right? Or did PewDiePie do like another racist?
God, who
problematic video?
knows? It's
Dude,
PewDiePie.
who even knows at this point?
That's a good. You just always gotta wait and sit down. Like, what big name YouTuber or streamer is gonna do something bad today?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Oh yeah. Anyways, back to the Sacha Baron Cohen nonsense.
And that great stream content.
Die?
Absolutely.
Die. Why do you take so much health? Oh, never
Wow,
mind.
your parents support you. Mine just laughed. That's. Damn. sounds like I could see my parents doing that as well if I told them about the rambling gamers.
See, my dad does all his own stuff all the time too, so it's kind of like,
Okay.
He equitably he could not.
Like father, like son.
Oh, dude, that's a great name for a duo live stream with your dad.
Mm.
Yeah, now you can both talk about what races you hate. Hell
Perfect.
yeah. Hell yeah. So I know this is not great stream content, you being here, I know.
Oh, that's cool.
Talking about John Jafari, like what kind of scum. I mean,
Oh man, I love it though.
Ooh, I got some holy mail. I thought that said horny mail.
Oh my
well,
god,
that would be a much better kind.
I would love it if you just picked it up with you got horny mail and you're just like, I mean,
It's a little wet. Do I want to touch it?
it summarizes me perfectly, so.
Kind mail.
Hentai mail.
Oh man. Ooh, here we go. Lions kill suspected rhino poachers at a
Oh
South
yeah, dude.
Africa
Two
game reserve.
poachers got mauled and eaten by lions.
Oh my god.
And
This
that,
must make
God is real.
I was gonna say, that's called karma.
God was real the whole time.
Yep, he just
It's
works
a 4th
in
of July miracle.
he just works in really horrific ways.
Mysterious ways.
Yeah. Well, it's just beautiful how much Twitter like doesn't care.
Oh yeah,
Oh
never.
yeah, no, not at all. Why would they?
Yeah, just the pure apathy when like some problem happens. It's like, well, it's not a problem for people like me, so it's good. I love it.
I think it's more in this case that the poachers are the ones who got eaten. Hell yeah, dude, they deserve it. Fuck them.
That is true. Does poacher imply that you're doing it illegally?
Yeah, that's literally the definition.
Okay. All right. Then yeah, fuck those guys.
Power of wolf.
Power of what does that do?
I'm not sure yet. I'm looking for this Easter egg that I was promised.
Oh, when you went back to the entrance?
Yeah.
Yeah, yell for me if
Ooh,
Yeah,
I can
for
run.
something.
That's good. Ooh, I do have a little half moon attack. Look at that. Look at that doggy. Look at that doggy
ultra
go.
speed. That's a good dog. That's a good boy right there. When are like poachers gonna bring like drones so we can watch them like get killed and we can like see it happening like from a mile away?
Ooh.
You're just looking at the lions approaching and you're just like, oh my god, there they go. This could be it. And then out of nowhere the lions just attack and they're like, yeah!
Don't stop. Just run back and forth in the main area. Is that what I'm getting here?
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it. What else are we doing with the stream? Blah, blah, blah. What are these other top trending moments on Twitter right now? Man called 911 over cold McDonald's order.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like this one.
It me.
These are the feels right here. I get this, man.
I identify with that man on a deep and spiritual level.
Absolutely.
Now that is a power up. Oh, baby.
Oh my god. It's and you can just run through enemies.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
As the kids say, Daddy put it in me.
Oh,
Oh man, that's disturbing connotations for that.
is that what the kids say?
I don't know.
Probably. You could tell me that quote unquote the kids say anything and I'll probably believe you.
Although that does remind me of an opportunity today that I had on Tinder that I have not had before. Can we bring Tinder humor into the stream?
I personally welcome it, Sean.
You know what? What am I gonna say? No?
You
Okay.
could, but like you're gonna miss a great joke.
Well, then lay it on me. Put it in me if you would.
So I've been waiting for my chance to match with a Samantha, like a female Sam. This whole time.
Okay.
And today I finally got my chance because I've had a joke waiting this whole time. Preferably a Samantha that goes by Sam, because that would be great. So I found one today, matched with her, and I was like, hey, so like, is your, you go by Sam, is that short for Samantha? And she was like, yeah, it is. And I was like, you've activated my trap card. And I was said, well, that's cool because, I go by Sam, or no, I didn't say, hold on, no. My full name technically is Samuel. Sorry, I fucked it up. I fucked up my own joke because I had it written down. Oh, that's cool, because my full name is Samuel, but you can call me Daddy if you want.
Oh man, you've been waiting. First off, did that work?
Yes, it did.
Holy shit! All right.
Well, hey, yo.
Yes, I have been waiting. I've been waiting so long.
I'm just imagining you actually typing all of that out. Wait, sorry, I fucked up my own joke.
Your name with the ums and the likes and the Oh yeah, for sure. All of that was in there.
My backspace key is broken. I can't delete any of this.
Sorry, I have it dictated to my phone. I can't take it back.
Yeah, I jailbroke my phone, so the warranty's void on it. So I'm just stuck with it. But yeah, you can call me Daddy if you want.
Finger gun.
Yeah.
So, have I ever told the story about how, like, I was describing, like, without thinking one time, like, I do the finger guns relatively frequently.
Yeah.
And I was describing it, and I'm like, yeah, I took it and I did the finger guns to, like, a girl I was working with at the time. Like, it wasn't, like, anything intentional behind it. It was just me being like, yeah, you got it. And then I was instantly ashamed by the fact that I did that. And so I was relaying the story to someone else, and I described it not as giving the finger guns, but as finger banging.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
And realized how poorly I fucking phrased it.
That might be received.
Alright, hang on. Something has appeared near the wooden bridge. I assume that's the wooden bridge that I just broke. Ooh, I got the secret boots! I got the secret boots!
I have one like that, but it's actually a lot worse. And
usually single. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, okay. So I had one, and we have a family friend. He goes by the nickname Spoon.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and he has a saying, I believe it was. I can't exactly remember why, but yeah, there was a girl, and I used that saying on her, and she laughed and was like, "Yeah, I spooned her, I guess." And I only I realized again later how bad that sentence sounded. Like, "Yeah, I spooned her."
Yeah.
And the thing that makes it really bad is that girl was my sister.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, did not realize that
Dude,
until
a
after the fact.
Lannister always pays his debts.
And I was just like, whoopsie doopsie. I accidentally said I was spooning my sister.
Well, rip.
Absolutely. Incest, wincest. Oh, God. That one always triggered me, seeing the term wincest. I'm like, I don't know if you're joking is the problem.
Yo, Alucard is 1 pixel more tall? That is not a useless item, let's be honest here. 1 pixel can make a big difference. And I like wearing an item called Secret Boots because that is stellar.
So that item makes him the slightest bit taller, which means he's gonna get hit, a probably deniable, negligible amount more.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
But it's called Secret Boots, and that's incredible. I love it. I love it so much.
Kind of like that group of guys that used to be friends with JonTron called Normal Boots.
Yeah.
Tying it back in.
Top.
Tying it back into the just like, hey, does anyone remember JonTron? Probably.
He's garbage.
I mean, he's doing fine, all things considered, but shit.
Come on, Mr. Skeleton Donkey Kong. Let's go. Come on. Boom! Thank you! I will take that. Take that.
Dude, how does it feel to get fucking dunked on by Bane there?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, fucking wishes he was 1 pixel bigger. That's right.
Whoa!
All these goddamn liberals.
God.
It feels to me like any good Gotham, it just needs to like shred your vocal cords. It's just like, yeah!
The more it hurts, the better it is.
Absolutely. That's the motto I take for a lot of
It's a good
things.
rule for life.
Yeah, if you are not interested in being a good human being. Can't turn off the savage. Do you see any like savage meter around here with the dial on it? I don't fucking think so.
I'll work on adding one to the stream just so you feel better about yourself.
That'd be great for like a little overlay, like savage meter, whenever something like relatively bland happens, you just turn it up all the way and like sirens blare.
Reggae horns.
Oh hell yeah.
Wait, alright, hang on. How do I... So, shield? There we go, there we go. If you pick up an HP or heart max and shoot someone with a bat, something happens. Alright.
We're doing some sort of like duplication glitch / bug. I'm down for that.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh, so worth it.
But oh my god. That's really good. Oh, okay, and it just goes away as soon as you exit the screen.
Yeah. I'm really happy it wasn't permanent, but I'm almost kind of upset it wasn't.
Just a permanent ability to fly. Man, freaking Victor, this guy's got an encyclopedic knowledge of this game, man.
No kid, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, as I said, otherwise we would have been here a long fucking time.
Absolutely. Do we have any idea the game we're gonna do after this?
We still got a decent bit of time left, I know that.
Okay, okay.
What? No,
Yeah?
I don't. So if you
Oh,
have
that's so funny now.
but if you have any suggestions or anything like that, think on it. Let me know if anybody wants. There's a specific
Absolutely.
game they want to see after this.
I sure do not right now.
Fuck these little gremlins! God damn it!
Sean, have you been keeping up on the Binding of Isaac 4 Souls?
I have.
Yeah, Edmund's been doing a real good job about making this a fun Kickstarter.
Oh man, he's fucking killing it.
What was your favorite task that people had to do?
Ooh, I haven't watched any of the videos, but I like the idea behind the beat mom with your feet.
Right, yeah. I was honestly considering doing some of the like challenge bullshit he was talking about.
Just to do it.
Yeah, and because it turns out like by the time I looked at it, there were some people who had already done it, or they were already like to the next like set of like whatever it is.
Yeah.
7 fan. Okay, yeah, I like the one where it's just like get Northern Lion to say this is career suicide 12 times.
Yeah.
Do you know that joke at all with him?
I've seen enough. I don't know that specific one, but I've seen enough of his stuff that I get the idea of like what they're going for with it.
Yeah, basically, back when Isaac first released, like this was episode, I don't know, maybe 200 or so of his original series.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, he's like, we have to start, you know, sometime we might need to consider the end of Isaac, because, you know, it'd be career suicide to keep playing this game for like another 2 years, and it's been like 6 years since that episode.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he's still uploading 1 video a day of Isaac.
That's absurd.
It is.
Are his Isaac videos still doing that well, or is it more just like a thing that he does now?
I mean, I believe like it's still like the dominant force on his channel, even though it's not as popular as it once was.
No kidding.
Yeah. You know, his Isaac videos are averaging, let's see, upper 40s to lower 50,000s.
Wow.
Yeah. Still to this day, so you know.
Hey, I've managed lower 4s, upper 5s today, so.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I got 5.1 view.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think at one point they were averaging like over 100,000 per, but you
Yeah.
know, all things considered, still pretty freaking good.
I say he uploads a lot.
He does. It's just like 6 videos a day or something.
Good God. And you know what? Sometimes that rock can be the important thing that you need, though. What the hell are you?
Let's activate demon card.
I got a little imp behind me now.
Oh, okay. First started playing when he was 14 years old, now he's 31. So that's 17 years of experience with this game. And
So yeah.
we're over.
You might be able to help us. You might be a little bit better at it than I am.
Yeah.
Do you do
Meanwhile-
speedruns with it or anything, or you just kind of play it casually? It's kind of like your go-to game.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Got any speedrunning stuff we got going on? And his profile picture is Final Fantasy VII.
Speaks your
It's a-
language.
Yeah, it's a combination of Final Fantasy VII and that one Jackie Chan meme from like 2010 where his like hands are by his head and he's like, "What are you talking about?" the
Serving area of the game. All right.
the classic rage face memes that never got old. Ever. Yeah, ever. Do you know Chris D'Elia?
No.
He is a comedian that I was watching, and I basically right before the stream I was watching his stand-up comedy specials.
Yeah.
Well, only one of them so far, and they were pretty good. He had this weird thing where he just like purposefully stuttered and said the same thing like 10 times before he continued on.
Okay.
And I don't know why I hated it so much. he's a genuinely funny dude, but I freaking hated when he did like the stuttering thing and he told almost the same joke like 20 times.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I don't know if I even have too much more to say about it than that, because other than that, it was a pretty basic stand-up special that I enjoyed, other than being extremely angry at him.
Am I in hell?
You seem to be in, you know,
Who's president?
There you go.
I'm seeing rivers of lava, and earlier, weren't you, like, being, like, taken across the river Styx?
Yeah. Yeah, this feels like a pretty solid symbolism of hell.
Symbolicism.
It's the sequel to Catholicism.
That's a funny joke right there. I like that.
Right. You've heard of Catholicism. Now welcome Catholicism 2. We needed a sequel to work out all the kinks. Alright, destroying walls, the classics.
Patch
Why
2.0
did-
removes the fucking schism.
Oh, jeez.
Let's find ourselves a save room, because once again, I've gone a while without saving, because I have not seen a save room. Oh my god, I can't believe that didn't hit me.
Because he blatantly refuses to save.
Yep.
And if that pisses you off, the follow button's up above or the subscribe button's down below. Show us your rage through support.
If you want to
Think
enjoy
I'm
the
dumb?
boss, do
Leave
that
me a
using
comment,
some
like,
of the
subscribe.
Alright.
Make sure to like the video if you did not like this video. That'll show us.
Oh my god, fuck these little gremlin dudes!
So I got back into playing guitar a bit recently.
Okay.
And you know, it's a problem because my dog really hates the sound of my guitar.
Yeah.
Or maybe she just thinks I suck. But I finally decided, you know what? Dog's gonna have to deal with it. I want to play some guitar.
Column A, column B type of thing, yeah.
Yeah, and then I save first, by the way.
Is there a save nearby?
And I booted up a one of those guitar video tutorials
Yeah.
because I was interested in playing "Take Me Home, Country Road" by John Denver.
Okay.
And I just noticed how I love that every single guitar tutorial starts off with like them playing the song, almost like they're trying to prove to you that yeah, they actually know how to play it.
Look, I promise I can do it.
Yeah, there you go. Don't worry, we're good. and I would actually really like it if I just clicked on like a guitar tutorial video. They went through the whole tutorial and it's like, all right, you put it all together and you start getting this, and then it sounds nothing like the song. It's like, oh, wait, no, I don't actually know how to play the song, so
I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah.
been done, and I'm pretty sure it usually just culminates in a Rickroll.
oh yeah, that's a good part. It's like, all right, now we'll put it all together and we'll sing the chorus. And they just start singing "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Thank you for mentioning Country Roads, so that I can provide the Discord with this meme. I'm sorry, Twitch chat, that you don't get to see this.
Oh, it's the birds. 1 second.
Oh,
fine.
hey, it's this guy.
Yeah, 1 second. It's fine. We can. There it is. now everyone gets to see it.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's Legion. I'm not even kidding. It is fucking Legion, and I hate this. Holy shit.
Wow, harsh.
All right, so you said don't. Can I please don't use the shield thing?
The boss is considered one of the most disturbing in the game, just because it's like,
Shedding
Just
human
one-
bodies at me?
yeah, you're getting
Almost heaven.
fucked here, dude.
Just
Okay,
sing
well-
Country Road during the whole fight. I'm sure that'll help.
I'll go and get my guitar. I'll play it. I'll play and sing. Can't sing that well, and my dog will probably be barking behind me. So that'll be the great stream content.
It's
we
cool.
all.
I can sing, so what we'll do is we'll just sing and we'll be completely not synced up.
Oh hell yeah! Just like a few just a.
Me singing along to when I hear the guitar.
It'll probably be like just a half-second delay, and that will drive people crazy.
God bless.
Okay, you just put like a dent in like the body thing.
Dude, yeah. This boss shows up again in the DS, not Symphony of the Night, but something similar to it, and it's fucking terrifying.
Okay.
It's
like,
actually called Legion in that one.
Okay. Yeah, every freaking like Dark Souls game needs a boss that is just like, hey, look at this, we stapled a bunch of bodies together.
Stapled some dudes
Yeah.
together.
There we go. We got flex tape.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Don't have a good boss, just flex tape a bunch of corpses together. That's gonna
I sawed this corpse in half.
I flex tape his
Whoa,
legs
whoa,
where his
whoa,
arms
hey,
should be,
yo, yo,
and
yo.
his arms where his legs should be.
Since when can you do that? Excuse you.
Oh, we got like a little centralized little boy right there. Oh, that's a giant laser.
Yeah, since when do you have lasers? There we go.
Corpse laser.
Oh god, I love that band.
Dude, same.
Corpse Laser and their smash hit song. When could you do that? That doesn't make much sense. Oh, did you win?
Yep.
Hey!
I screwed up the glitch this time.
Oh no.
I tried to do it again. Alright, I'm gonna assume that there's probably not much in this room, so I'm just gonna walk in and, oh, look, I died.
Yeah, so apparently... Oh, he didn't want you to use the shield because you wouldn't properly enjoy the boss.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Thankfully, I only used it once when I was backed into a corner, so...
Got it. All right, man. Well, my throat is killing me.
Well, it's cool. We got Yeah.
3
minutes left, and you know what? If your throat's sore, we'll call it a little bit early. Let me go find a save room, and then I'll just talk our shit up.
You know what? It's all fine because my throat's been hurting for about an hour and a half now.
Ah, good stuff.
But I'm dedicated to the stream. What can I say? Why is hashtag Castlevania trending?
Is it really? God damn it.
Castlevania Season 2
Wow,
confirmed.
Sean, sell out.
Wait, Castlevania Season 2 is confirmed?
Yes, October 26th.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah,
Way
dude.
to sell out, Sean.
I know, I
What?
fucking missed. I'm pissed now. Fucking the same night they announced it, I could be like, hey, go check out my stream. Hello.
Yeah, what a waste of opportunity. But a pretty perfect way to end a Castlevania stream, I gotta say.
Yeah, so fucking Castlevania Season 2 on Netflix. Fucking pumped. The first season was so fucking good. I'm psyched.
It was just my kind of anime. It was like 4 episodes.
Without wearing equipment, only naked punch. Oh, you mad man.
I'm disgusted by you in the best possible way.
Yeah, that's applause, but also wow.
It reminds me of the one time where you had to speed run like Binding of Isaac, so I beat the land with 6 items.
Ooh.
It was less than a thrilling experience.
It's kind of like a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we are gonna wrap this up for this week. We will be back next week, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with some more Castlevania, more of whatever fucking nonsense this was tonight. If you like the stream and want to kind of keep up to date with what we've got going on, there's a little heart button you can press up there. It's, just it helps me out a little bit, makes me feel good about myself and everything like that.
Someone
and also,
type in exclamation friends.
oh, we're getting there.
Boom!
Don't you worry. We're getting there. So yeah, if you want to follow, helps me out a lot. I really appreciate it. Plus, we'll be back next week and you'll know when we go live. And if you want to support Patrick as he does his own thing and we upload the videos from today onto that channel, click the link down below.
Absolutely. What's going on, everyone? My name is Patrick. Me and my buddy Steve have a Let's Play channel called The Ramblin' Gamers, where we just play the whole lot of everything really going on. The main cornerstone of our show is Metroidvanias. It seems to be the flavor recently, and Binding of Isaac, where I play the dailies and try my best to rank highly on them. And you'll definitely see this VOD on the Ramblin' Gamers because it's actually a good one. It was not a god awful one like last week's was. So very nice about that.
Yeah, it's helpful. Great, super, 200% of the map. We're at about 80%. Lovely.
200.6.
Yeah.
What happened there?
So
little extra.
It's a little bit more, a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Don Juan, anything you want to add?
No.
All right. So cool.
No, I'm good. Don't fall into the Myers-Briggs personality type.
Peace out, Victor. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see everybody on Sunday for some more streaming.
Good night.
Peace.
See ya.